I don't know what tempted me to make this video, but it was about like a couple of days ago. A certain situation happened. I'm not gonna get into too much detail of it, but I kind of just wanted to talk about it in the video because I feel like a lot of people should hear this, and I feel like this could be a really good educational sort of thing for everyone. All right, so if you guys don't already follow me on Twitter, I made this post about like, I think it was like 3 days ago, but I accidentally deleted the tweet since then. But the tweet says, to this day, it still kind of surprises me that people say this community is toxic when that isn't entirely the case. Yes, I used to be one of those people, but my mindset on this topic has changed since then. What I mean by that is how whenever a certain situation comes up in the community, there's always like bound to be like people tweeting out stuff about how this community is like really toxic, how this community is like quote unquote fucked, and all that kinds of stuff. And it's always because of a certain situation that happens. Like there will be the mild stuff like just like player to player interaction and okay, bitch. Player to player interaction where, you know, one player will be toxic while the other person will be taking screenshots of that and then just posting it on Twitter and like clowning on them. And then there'll be like other interactions where it's like someone has done something bad and then a Twitter longer like, gets made about them and all that kinds of stuff. And then everyone just like formulates their own opinion through that Twitter longer, and then etc, etc. Whenever I see those sort of tweets on Twitter, and I'm not calling out anyone for this, but whenever I see those tweets on Twitter, I just don't think it's entirely true that this community is toxic, because obviously, yes, the community can be toxic, but that's with every other community. Okay, he managed to hit me from there. That's kind of weird. God. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that like there are so many other communities out there that are probably just as toxic as some parts of the Minecraft community, if not even more toxic. If you look at Valorant, there's like players who like shit on like shit on specifically women because I don't know, like Valorant players can't get women themselves. And it's weird because it's like, hold up, I need to run away real quick. Oh Jesus Christ, thank God I got that. Thank God. That's what a lot of people don't understand. It's that like, with Minecraft, there are different sets of categories within that community. And I feel like everyone should just like look at the entirety of the Minecraft community by those separate categories and kind of like rephrase the way they like say certain stuff. I was talking to one of my friends in a private group chat a couple of days ago about it when the certain situation went down, and I pretty much made this entire diagram and like smallish essay based on just like the entirety of the Minecraft community. So let me just quickly finish up this game and then I'll like show you. What the hell is this dude's KB? Like what? What the fuck? Alright, so this is what the SF says. When one says the Minecraft community is bad, they are referring to the entire community only because of an individual that did a specific action. Instead of saying this community is bad or toxic community, am I right? Look at the community more like a diagram. Minecraft has its own sets of communities in separate categories based on what people do. Content creator communities are their own individual communities, but are being under either the Twitch, YouTube, or both platforms category. This goes the same with MC designer communities. Minecraft server / brands, i.e. Lunaclient, so Firelight Client has its own large community under the set category. Only time both communities are together is when a partnership is formed, hence the orange line connecting the two communities. If you are calling one person out for something and then say this community is fucked, you're basically dragging down the entirety of, example, the Twitch community and their individual communities. I showed this to my friends and they told me that it made sense. And I pretty much responded to that, just saying it's like, it's kind of just simple logic that I don't think anyone just seems to, you know anymore. I don't think this community lacks in common sense in that. However, I just feel as if there could be a lot of different ways that people can view like the entirety of the community. Minecraft itself has already shown to be like an oh my goodness, LGBTQ plus community friendly area for people with any sort of sexuality to like come and vibe at. And it's the same with like all ages as well. Okay, I probably stuffed up that line, but like it's fine though. I generally believe that the micro community itself is at a good state. Like it's at a good state. It has a supportive community. It's just separate, like, oh, what the hell? It's just those separate like communities that displays the toxicity. Oh crap, I could have made that as well. I could have made that. There's always going to be a 50% chance that you're gonna have like either a really good community that is filled with like nice people, or a very like toxic community where it's filled with like people who are gonna be dickhead, just like that person right there. It's a 50-50 split, really. You're gonna get a 50% chance that you're either gonna like meet someone good or you're gonna meet someone bad. It's not the community's fault. At the end of the day, with this community, it's full of people. It's filled with people of all ages. The majority of it just being like kids and like people who are like, you know, around 13 and up. And I feel like we can like try our best to like still try to like help educate like our like audience, or like trying to give them like a different perspective on things. Why the fuck do you have Dream Defenders? I'm probably gonna die in this game. Oh, I see him. I see him. Why would my... Feel free to leave your opinions down in the comments below. I'll be sure to respond to them all. TLDR for a lot of the people who probably didn't understand what I was talking about throughout this entire video. Try to have a different perspective on the community before making like tweets about how bad this community is. Because it really ain't. This community is not bad, and it's not bad at all. It's how you make it. It's how you make it.